EIDL grant is back, baby, and it's back in two forms. First, people who are low-income applicants from 2020 are getting the remainder of the $10,000 EIDL grant. But as I've been reporting for over several months now, the group after that will be everyone else in 2020 who applied for an EIDL grant and never got paid the full $10,000. You're getting paid. In this throwback video, I explain the EIDL grant, how you apply for it, and how you get the money. Because it's important to understand, as the EIDL grant for 2021 applicants is likely to sometime open as well. Enjoy this throwback video on the EIDL grant on Overnights LALATE. People are being paid 40% to do EIDL loan and grant applications and paying a $15,000 referral fee. And this is not even the persons I referred to in yesterday's World Exclusive. Hey everybody, this is LALATE with another bombshell, jaw-dropping, scandalous detail from the EIDL grant and SBA coffers. Thanks for tuning in. This is LALATE. As always, like and subscribe to this channel and drop your comments below, and we may feature them in tomorrow's recording. And please hit the bell on the front of this channel every time you hear another scandal come out of the scandalous BA. Later, shortly from now, we will be touching on really yet another jaw-dropping scandal that, if you did not catch it, it came out of nowhere in the middle of 230 of our comments on the EIDL loan video earlier today. I was reading through them as a cold read, and there it was, and I thought, goodness. So we'll be highlighting that in today's bombshell. Yesterday, we detailed one viewer who actually reached out to LALATE on social media and for his EIDL grant lawsuit. He's going to a judicial determination in the next couple of days to see if the judge is going to order SBA to pay everyone their $10,000 EIDL grant. The person's representing himself in the case. We will update you with that judicial ruling when it comes down. But let's answer some of your 84 EIDL grant questions before we get to that bombshell about more scandals in the SBA. Russell Hatfield finally got to talk to someone at the SBA about my grant, so I was approved for $1,000. I told her boss she's going to jail. What a nice way to talk to someone. $1,000 won't do anything for three months. I want my $10,000. Thank God. I got an email to update my information lady WK. I want my grant. I'll be happy and leave them alone. Serving the most God. In addition to EIDL, I got my PPP. I just got another $1,000 grant. For the grant, if I recoup the remaining $9,000, I think it'll be subtracted for the PPP. Bert, we appreciate your work. Matt, I called today for the EIDL advance. I spoke to Tier 2. I was told my advance is still processing. So what I detailed earlier today in the loan video, I'll repeat here as well. Those outsiders, I call them the outsiders, in that EIDL World Exclusive we unveiled yesterday, released alleged SBA protocol inside information, and among the items of inside information allegedly is that funding for everything has been backed up since June 10th. So I'm going to get to a lot of your comments is like, where's my money? Where's my money? Everything since June 10th is apparently backed up. Renee, North Carolina Senators called me back and had nothing good to say about SBA. The love is universal. Phone it. Hey, I've been here since the beginning. Never comment. Just got to say I love the 70s porn intro music. What? Excuse me? Roz B. By the way, it's not my music. It's YouTube's music. Roz B. I haven't gotten anything awful. Applied April 7th. So you are a Vortex viewer. awful. I would consider reapplying if no activity has occurred on your file. Robert Dunn, an EIDL grants are being held up over a grand number of parameters. Tim, time capsule. Someone got the grant and didn't apply for it. People are so funny. Amelia Pranata, I haven't gotten any money for the EIDL grant. Jesus Cruz, I got my grant called SBA denied per SBA. What email do denial paperwork? So what do I do now? You do a reconsideration of your EIDL loan denial. When you got a loan denial letter, which you have to get, if you haven't gotten it, should have come by email. If you haven't got to call SBA and tell them to send it to you. It'll say, hi, you've been denied, Jesus, for the following reason. And when you do and so what you do is you respond to that email with an email saying, I want to do an EIDL loan reconsideration. You don't have to ask for your grant because you already got it, but you basically put in that loan reconsideration why you think it's incorrect, and attach as much financial document to support your contention, as this channel has detailed. If they deny the loan based upon one parameter, they can deny the reconsideration on another parameter. So make sure you're going to win on credit, economic injury, and able to verify your business existence and good character. Political ill. Could that be the reason they're holding up my grant? Could be the reason why the helicopter's coming for the host of the show. Benjamin, I wish the AIDL loan didn't have so many restrictions. Robert, George is way back up. It's a hot mess. Steven, I helped a friend of mine on the EIDL loan 2 days ago. The next day his credit was run and the grant money was pending. No loan offer yet. And Nigel will just let you know I have officially lost hope in my grant. In every way possible. I'm sorry, just don't lose hope. I mean, stay with it. These things take time. Don't think that nothing's going to ever happen. That back in April, a lot of viewers weren't with this channel at that time. There was a day in April that people just woke up and there was just grant money everywhere in everyone's bank accounts. What SBA does is they send all this money to be processed, and the processing is done in like a big dump. A big financial dump suddenly at the one time. And so that's what's going to happen. So I do surely believe that sometime in the next few weeks, we're going to all wake up and you can say, oh, I got funded, because it's all going to dump at the same time. So stay with it. Valesi, I got the $1,000, but no loan and an email. Call SBA. Political ill. 3 people I helped with the application got their grants in 48 hours flat. Congrats. Bag money. Love your channel. Got $10,000 EIDL loan. Hopefully they turn it into a grant. They're not going to. Steven Speck, not a word of cash. However, contact a friend applied. I told him about it. He received it 1,003 days. Queen, I got my grant 2 days. I did mine on Tuesday and got it on Thursday. So there's people who applied when the portal opened, the new portal opened. The people who applied the very first day got the money. But as this channel's been detailing today, if you applied slightly later, then the money after June 10th is just not coming. Currently, it's backed up. Nessa Camacho. On Jason wanting his documents, all he has to do is access the portal and go to sign closing documents, hit the view button, and see where the download link so you can download the signed documents. Hope this helps. It does help. Thank you, Nesta Camacho. Twitch clips. One day I wake up, I look at my bank account, celebrate getting out of the vortex. Today is not that day. Wow. So let's get to that bombshell of the moment, which is just gonna make your head spin again. Yesterday, this channel detailed a scandalous world exclusive detailing outsiders being paid $75,000 to get EIDL loans approved. The update on that is that they're now at $78,000. They got paid $3,000 since yesterday's video. So I guess they're getting funded while you're not getting funded. Truly horrible. But here's another shocker. A viewer of this channel who I'm familiar with, who's out of Los Angeles-based business, Pucker Up Lemonade Company, had this jaw dropper. You ready? Don't be drinking soda or something because you're going to spit it out because it's going to be so crazy when you hear this. A friend of a friend is charging 40% to assist with EIDL applications. So that friend of the friend is saying, hey, I'll do your EIDL application for me, but you have to give me 40% of the money I get for you. The friend of the friend is also getting paid $15,000 in referral fees for all EIDL business you provide to him. Can you imagine? These folks will be wearing silver bracelets soon, says Pucker Up Lemonade. You know what silver bracelets he or she is referring to. I mean, it's just crazy. So if you see all those Uber and Lyft drivers who I said are going to be driving themselves to jail, they may be driving their friends to jail as well, because apparently there's a whole scheme out there of people helping each other to do these EIDLs and getting paid to do them in incredible, crazy amounts of money. Ultimately, it's a loan, so it makes you wonder, why are people paying people to get a loan? Is it that hard to get a loan that you're paying people, the whole world's going crazy. It really is. Bob Gabriel, LLA, got $2,000 EIDL grant for $2,000 in 3 days. Notice my credits dropped 62 points. How long will it stay there? Until you said, Javita, nice scarf. It's going to stay there. We're iced out every day. We're not able to confirm your identity online. Don't worry, you can continue the application process. How do I fix this error? You need to call SBA and go over it, but basically they want to confirm your business existence. EIN, incorporation documents, business license, bank statements, social security number, anything that and I don't mean Facebook account, that's not good, Twitter handle, that's not going to work. Anything that verifies your business existence, whether it's a legal document or a financial document. Evelyn, well, I got accepted for the loan 3 days ago, got the grant. Thank you so much. Oh, congratulations. And thank you for all the viewers who supported this channel overnight. Really, really quite thank you so much. Tire Swing LA, you're amazing for all the help you do. Thank you. So thank you so much. Bob Gabriel, wow, an endorsement you got from NAA Worldwide. She praised you up and down, told your viewers to check you out. I saw that. It was very nice. I covered her in the loan video, and I especially like what she said I was cute. So that's... she can say the video's horrible, but as long as she says I'm cute, I'm all good. There's that modesty showing very strong. Felicia Skis, Tim and Felicia is Tim. Okay, Felicia says Tim in Kentucky. This was so confusing. So Felicia, who's actually Tim in Kentucky, says, love the channel. Viewer since day one, filed under ag, a $1,000 offer, called in, wrote emails, asked for the correct information, was told tier 2. Team leader, got the $1,000 offer is correct, stunned, $1,000, but screwed on the loan. I feel like I've been scammed by Javita DeVille. I love that, Javita DeVille. M. Road, I applied for 2 different companies' names of mine. One's denied due to credit, one was approved. Okay, good. 4 days ago, accepted for $24,900. Funds in my bank today. No grant money. I did not ask for any documents, no tax returns. I never spoke to anyone. Well, congratulations. You've clearly been watching this channel. Congratulations, M. Road. Kathy, my husband got $10,000 grant, but no loan. Credit pulled 692, now 668, so dropped about 30 points. How long till the loan offer? As we've been saying, if anything for funding has been backed up since 610. So you're after 610, so you're backed up. James, I'll take it anywhere we can get it. Thank you, LA. Sandy, hi, dear LA. Thank you so much. So I have questions. Please help. Okay, Sandy. Sandy Kwok. So hopefully you're still staying with me at the 20-minute mark. I applied for the EIDL first round to get my $2,000 from my 2 employees, not myself. And I got denied the loan because my credit score was 614 at that time. Now SBA has opened a second round. So can I apply this time for my $1,000? So can I apply now for my $1,000 grant? If I apply this time using my tax EIN, it will be a different number for my own employees. Really don't know what to do because I really need the funds for my business and everything seriously planned. I thank you so much. So we detailed this about a week ago in several videos. And so I'll repeat it again here. This is what you can do and what you cannot do. You cannot reapply for the same business twice if the business was already funded before. So if your business applied, let me back up. There are 2 ways you apply for an EIDL grant or loan. One is a business 500 employees or less. So you put the business name, the business EIN, the business bank account. The other one is self-employed, and you put your name and your social security number and your personal bank account. When you applied for one of, if you applied for one of those and got money, you can't reapply for the same one again. So if your EIN, corporate, LLC, or Inc. business applied once before and got money, $2,000 grant, you can't, that same business cannot reapply. You can't do it. If your business, I have a lot of viewers who have both a business and a sole proprietor business that are totally separate. So an example of that is someone who owns a corporation that has 20 has 10 stores or something. The person applies under the EIN of the business and the business name and the business bank account, but that individual does not feel that they work enough, so they also are an Uber and Lyft driver on the side. So they also have a side business where that would appear on their Schedule C under their Social Security number, under their personal name. That is a personal business. So they can apply under the individual application as well. That is allowed. You cannot double apply for the same business twice. The only situation in which you can is what I talked about in the EIDL loan video today, which is when that business applied in March or April and nothing has happened on the application. You haven't gotten funded for a single penny. It hasn't been denied, it hasn't been approved, and you're just sick to death that no one's working on your file. I say, hey, just reapply again and let them see, oh, we have an application we haven't worked on. Okay, we're going to close out the later in time application, work on the first one. That's allowed. But here you actually got money for your business, so you can't not reapply for the same business again. Robert, hey, I was denied for the loan portion. It was approved for the grant. I've been calling every day. Still no grant. 618. It's that 610 backup. Mandisa, I applied in April for my business, got a small loan and a small grant. Well, I still received $1,000 for a grant. I applied for a gig worker, independent contractor earlier this month. I'm totally confused if I put down the loan for my personal account and my grant into my business account, two different businesses. Since my loan was so small, can I ask for an increase? Okay, it's a lot of questions in there, boy. Okay, for the prior April business that you already have the loan approved and funded and done, yes, the loan contract says, the actual loan contract you signed says every person who has a signed loan agreement with SBA that's fully funded and done and finished, you can ask for a loan increase within the first 2 years. So you can absolutely go do it. Remember, if it's $25,001 or more, it's collateralized, so don't go up to there. Second, so can you reapply for your gig worker? Yes. So, and you did, and you're wondering, where is that money? There's a lot of people who applied when that portal reopened a few days ago and have gotten nothing. They've gotten no grant, they've gotten no loan. Some have gotten grant and not loan, some have gotten a loan and not grant, and some have gotten nothing. And some have gotten both. So don't worry about it. I mean, you can worry about it, but just don't think you are alone. I've received nothing and no grant, 627. On May 30th, I received something. I don't know who this was. I just turned the page. I applied April 3rd and received an email to sign up for an EIDL loan portal. On May 30th, I heard nothing from SBA about my loan status. I was told it was approved on June 2nd to sign documents on 7 days. So you were told us, I would call SBA. I mean, it's been too long. It's been a month practically now. I would call SBA. I would keep on calling SBA, say, hey, where is the loan doc? Where's the loan? Where is the loan approval? As to funding, don't be worried, because funding for grants and loans is backed up since June 10th. But if we're talking about getting the documents finalized, call SBA right away. Ronnie, 4-7 applicant, deposit $10,000 loan, grant $1,000, daycare business. Thank you for your encouragement. Nina thanks you as well. Well, thank you. Political little, guess the red states versus the blue. I'm not going to read that. Congrats, Late Night. Patty is thanking congrats, Late Night Drinker. So Late Night Drinker, you got a congrats from another viewer. And I think she's drinking for you. Larry R. Woke up this morning, checked my account, there was a $1,000 grant, no portal, no nothing. Shan, no lie, LA people are getting grants within 72 hours, not 3 weeks. So I believe it's case-by-case basis. Well, 72 hours is different. Let's remember the comment I made. Someone claimed they got the grant and loan within 4 or 5 hours within the same day. They claimed they applied in the morning. The money was there by the afternoon. I mean, that's just bonkers. That's not going to happen. There's no bank that even processes money that fast. Now, 72 hours, I can believe that one. There are a lot of people who applied on a Monday and got it appeared overnight. The next morning they woke up, the money is there. That's fine. It's this people claim it's like drive-through. It's like chicken McNuggets at McDonald's. You drive through it at 9 a.m. and by 10 o'clock the money's in your bank account. It's like, come off of it. Peggy, I got the loan offer for $32,000. I dialed down to $25,500. Why $25,500, Peggy? Penny. I was approved, got the money for a week, $7,000 grant 9 days later. I applied on the short application. Well, you know you're collateralized. I mean, why did you bring it to $25,500? You should have brought it down another $500 to be uncollateralized. If you're new to this channel, you're just watching this video and you're Penny and you're like, I'm sorry. Yeah, and you can't change it now either. Bruce, I'm a sole proprietor with a business name or entity. Most small businesses opening a small number of business accounts need an EIA and a DBA. I provided them my info. Reconsideration 612. Mr. Late Night Drinker. This is an email Addie I was given on the phone. Yes. Amy, so I have a question. Why do you say you have to accept the loan in order to get the grant when there's so many people who receive the grant before the loan? I answer that online. That's for March or April applicants. So if you apply to March or April, you have to go through the loan process. You have to either be denied or accepted to get the grant money. You cannot sit back and have the loan not be processed because you'll never get the grant. That's not for March, May, or June applicants. Morningstar. I have two businesses that applied for EIDL on June 15th. This morning, the portal reopened. We see the grant money first, and now working with the SBA on the loan amounts. Yay, it's all due to you in the sharp dress shirts. Well, thank you so much. How's today's shirt? If you have questions in today's video, drop them in the comments below and may feature them in tomorrow's recording. Boy, I said that fast. If you have questions in today's video, drop them in the comments below, and I may feature them in tomorrow's recording. That's a little bit better. As always, stay in my life for more.